So the Holy Spirit gave me the responsibility of releasing this prophetic dream and warning to you all regarding the end times events and its direct correlation to the advancements of technology and the agendas behind it. This prophecy will be broken up into parts based on how the Holy Spirit gave it to me. First the dream, then the warnings, then the revelation. Quick disclaimer, I am only the messenger. I am not the sender. Know this, that whether you receive it or reject it, it's nothing to me because it's not me that you receive or reject. It's the one who sent me, the Holy Spirit, whom my validation and confirmation comes from and did come from. I just had to put that out there because I know scoffers and quarrelsome spirits will try to flood the comments. This is not a conspiracy, this is prophecy. So let's get into the dream. The setting of this dream took place in an outdoor backstage event. It was a major event taking place, specifically to broadcast what was being witnessed. You'll understand what I mean by that at the end of the video. The start of the dream, I was in a trailer where different influencers were, and I felt like in the spirit I was an influencer at this event. And everybody was preparing for this event. There were all types of prominent personalities and influential people there. There were YouTube, Instagram, TikTok famous people, as well as A-list celebrities from the movie and music industry. And when I came out of the trailer, there was a section of TikTok dancers stretching before their performance. But the one person who the Holy Spirit allowed me to see clearly and recognize was the R&B artist Drake. I saw him clear as day. He was one of the only people that I saw in this dream, clear as day and recognized. We were sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder in this futuristic, high-tech airplane-like contraption. It was really weird that I was so close to such a high-profile celebrity. And I was asking the Holy Spirit, like, why was that the only person that was like highlighted in the dream? But after this, there was an unction in the spirit that this was time for the event. Like the Holy Spirit was guiding me through this entire experience. Everyone got up and went out to the street that was next to the backstage area. So I went to the curb and I seen everyone coming out on the streets. Everyone was gathering together, looking up to witness what was taking place in the sky. So all of a sudden, there was a huge blue infinity sign scaling the sky. When I say scaling the sky, y'all, like it was scaling the sky. It wasn't like a regular infinity sign. It was distinct because it had like a slope at the bottom. It was something like I've never seen before, y'all. The best thing that I could compare it to was the moon, because it felt like when the moon is on the horizon and it's like so close to you that you feel like you can like, you feel like you could drive into the moon. That's how it felt. And it was just scaling the sky and coming closer and closer and closer and closer. And it was like the most insane thing that I've ever seen. And I compared it to the moon because it felt like everyone was seeing it no matter where they were in the world. We were all witnessing the same thing. And it was moving over the sky like it was like a computer screen or something. It was really unnatural and bizarre. But what was disturbing was this blue infinity sign began to scale the sky. And when it scaled the sky, people began to scream, cry, fall out. They were worshiping the image of this sign in the sky. And right before the dream ended, I remember while looking at this image in the sky, I said, I knew you were coming soon. Then it was over. So I knew that dream was prophetic and I knew God was speaking to me, but I had no idea. When I say I had no idea what any of it meant, I didn't understand what the blue infinity sign was. I didn't understand why Drake and all these famous people were there. I was so confused. When I woke up, I was like, Lord, I know that you're speaking to me, but like, I don't know what any of this means. But I kept urging the Holy Spirit, like, please help me. Give me understanding, give me revelation, because this is unsettling. Like, I could not rest until I figured out what this was. And it's not that I did my research or anything. I just kept praying. And I kept telling God that. And every day, I would say a little prayer for God to reveal to me what all of this meant. And I even prayed after the dream, like, Lord, what are you trying to say to me? Especially to have revelation on the I knew you were coming soon part. Because I'm like, what does that mean? Well, only God himself could break down this dream and give me insight. He was the one who gave it to me in the first place. So on August 9th, 2022 at 5:40 p.m., I wrote it down. I wrote everything down. I had a screenshot too. I was on Instagram and I saw this post and immediately I jumped with literal awe. And I just kept saying aloud, this is the blue infinity sign that I seen in my dream. This is it. This is it. I was mind blown. I was like, Lord, this is the blue infinity sign. You're speaking to me. You're showing me things. What? It was the same exact color and the same exact shape. the same shape, the slope, the blue infinity with the slope. It wasn't like any other infinity sign that I've ever seen. And I was like, Holy Spirit, what is going on right now? Like, it was then that the Holy Spirit started clicking everything together. It was starting to make sense. I have the screenshot of the exact post at the exact time I saw it, and it's crazy because it was around this time last year. Today is August 1st, 2023. Y'all are going to be blown away when I tell y'all what the sign was. So I'm going to insert the picture here, but the blue infinity sign broadcasting this deceptive end times event was the Meta logo. And I had just found out that Facebook rebranded its name to Meta October 28th, 2021. Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And this was all news to me after I did my research on the logo, after the Holy Spirit had revealed it to me, and the company's new name change. I didn't know anything of this. When I say it was new news, it was, because I only searched it after seeing the logo, and I wouldn't have known anything about it if it wasn't for the Holy Spirit giving me this dream. Now, after having this knowledge, I then noticed unconsciously I had been seeing it everywhere. When I opened up Instagram, WhatsApp, the beginning of August, literally like the first week of August, he gave me this dream, and now he's been preparing me just so that I could release the word around the same time that I got it last year. And that's so mind-blowing that I've been sitting on this prophecy for a year. The Holy Spirit's been taking me through everything that has been going on, and I've been witnessing the prophecy take place, and he's like, do not have a spirit of fear that somebody's going to call you out and be like, oh, well, this is a conspiracy. He said, be bold. You have a spirit of power, love, and self-control. So go in power and love. Go in faith and prophesy what I'm saying to you. Get to know Jesus, because Jesus is real and Jesus is coming back. And this prophecy is proof. We are living in the end times, and it is urgent at this point that you give your life to Christ. Know how much more to emphasize it, because some people just don't believe that we're living in the end times. And I know that we proclaim it from the mountaintops and the housetops. And it's like, you guys have been saying this forever, but like, y'all, we're literally living in the end times. Like, what if we are the generation that will witness the coming of Christ? Like, that's where my mind is right now. Like, I could be the one caught in the great tribulation and be looking at the clouds when Jesus comes back and like raptured up. Like, come on. Like, I need you guys to check out part 2 for the warnings from the Lord following this prophetic dream. God bless you.